Now let's take a look at some other major activities by the legislature during the week. The chairman of the House of Representatives Committee on Emergency and Disaster Preparedness, Ali Issa, says the committee did not mention Vice President Yemi Osinbajo in his report presented last week, but insists that the Vice President has questions to answer over the release of 5.8 billion naira from the Consolidated Revenue Fund to the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. He further accused the NEMA Governing Council, headed by Professor Osinbajo, of suspending the Finance Director of NEMA and other staff who testified before the committee. The committee, in its report last week, had said the authorization for the release of the Fund for Emergency Food Intervention in the Northeast contravened Section 80, Subsection 4 of the 1999 Constitution as amended.
In my report, where I caught Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo, but he may have questions to answer because he's the chairman of the Governing Council, and he was also the acting president that approved that. The 5.8 billion, I stated earlier, if there is a provision for emergency procurement, I say there is no procurement in the 5.8 billion. No contract was awarded. Money was released directly to companies. No single company has bidded for anything. No single company has a single award letter. So there is no procurement at all, whether it is emergency procurement or the normal procurement.
Meanwhile, the Senate Committee on FEMA is not satisfied with the level of release of funds in the 2018 budget to FEMA, as well as the general funding of the agency. The chairman of the committee, Senator Magnus Abbey, expressed this concern during an oversight visit by the committee to FEMA's office in Abuja. The visit was an opportunity for the committee to examine FEMA's 2018 budget performance. The managing director of FEMA explained to the committee the amount released to the agency in the 2018 budget.
The appropriations for the 2018 budget in capital is 32.721 billion. On the releases side, we've had releases of 2.272 for the capital.
I want to say that I do not personally have much confidence that the Road Funds Act will make much of a difference to the situation here in FEMA. Because in truth, this act does nothing new. My own take on this thing is to call on the Federal Ministry of Finance and the CBN to immediately look into ways of ensuring that the provisions of our extant laws on the funding of this agency are implemented without question.
There have been concerns over the poor conditions of some of the federal roads in the country, which have turned to death traps where many Nigerians have been killed in accidents. Some have wondered about the efficiency of FEMA, whose mandate it is to maintain these roads.
What we do in conjunction with the Ministry of Works is to identify those roads that carry most of the traffic during the holiday season, and then take the worst sections of those roads as FEMA. Our work is not essentially to rehabilitate the roads, but to go to the very bad sections which stop traffic and open them up again.
Now, this is where we draw the curtain for this week's edition of the Gavel. If you have any views on any of the issues discussed, please email us on thegavel@channelstv.com. Thank you for staying with us, and see you again next week.